Good morning, watch fans. Today is the 1 year anniversary of my first YouTube video. Woo woo! Put out about 110 videos or so in the last year. And what have I learned? I've learned I kind of like G-Shocks. As you can see, I have 6 of them. I have I have 3 of the Casio 2100s full size, 2 of the miniature ones that are 2mm smaller, and I have 1 G-Shock Stealth Wealth, the titanium DLC coated, do it all Swiss Army knife watch that is amazing, does everything. And I have 6 automatics in the rotation also. I have the Longines, which has got a super dirty crystal for some reason, I don't know why. The Longines Conquest 43mm. It is my biggest watch, but it's a beautiful watch. And since I have a big, giant 8.5-inch wrist, I can, of course, get away with it. If you like the Longines, if you love the way this looks, which is really very Explorer-esque, but it has guards on it, but the Explorer does not. And, of course, it has a date. Explorer just has numbers and indices. This is a 43 for about $950 from Joma, and it comes in a 41 and a 39. And the 39 dimensionally is super close to the Explorer. So if you like the Explorer and only have $1,000 to spend, I highly recommend the Longines. It is a gorgeous contender with a deep inky black face. Just spectacular watch. Spectacular watch for the price. Can't beat it. My one and only diver in rotation is the Seiko Save the Ocean Samurai. Beautiful blue dial. Great loom. It's, a 4-hour movement. Got a date. It does everything I needed to do, and it really fits my big wrist nicely. The only microband I think I have currently in the rotation is the RZE, now called. This has got a Reese dial on it, but they renamed themselves from Reese to RZE. It's a great watch. It's titanium hard coat with the 1200 Vickers hard coat. It's kind of a gray steel colored hard coat, but very nice. Again, a 4-hour movement. It's a popular movement with the under $500 watches, and got a nice date. Very comfortable. It's extremely lightweight. It doesn't get as much wrist time as it could, but I keep it around because I really if I want a lightweight, durable watch, this is what I grab. My Tudor. My all-time favorite blue watch, probably, because it's blue on blue with a great loom. The Tudor Black Bay 41, just beautiful, just a stunner. No complaints here about this watch ever. I can zoom in here for you guys a little bit. It's got a great face. There's the focus right there. It's got a great face. It's a simple 3-hander, super accurate. It's less than 2 seconds a day. It's actually more accurate than my original Tudor, which is, this is the black dial one. This is about a 2-second a day watch. You can get these widely for $2,000 about, with boxing papers. And, my most expensive watch. It gets rotated just like a regular watch. It's nothing special to me. It's a Rolex, granted. It's a Rolex OP39 blue. I got it from Watchbox the week of the pandemic started, and so I got it in March of 2020. I paid just under retail, so I got a good deal on it. I've been offered $7,000 for this a couple of times. $6,500 in trade, $7,000 straight across. Not for sale. It is a 39mm watch. It's a little small, but I use it as my dress watch. And a dress watch should be 39mm. That's the traditional dress watch, is 39mm. 3-hander or 2-hander. I don't even have a 2-hander. I wish I did. Technically my G-Shocks are 2-handers, but that doesn't count. Those are G-Shocks. As Random Rob would say, G-Shocks don't count. So, my 1 year on YouTube has taught me that my tastes kind of lean towards the simple. I don't really like, I don't like the Breitling Navi timers and the big chronos. I just prefer simple 2 and 3 hand watches. Just my personal preference. It's what I wear. It's what I gravitate towards. If I want a grab and go watch, it's going to be a G-Shock. I don't even have another quartz in the rotation that's not a G-Shock. I have other quartz watches in my legacy box, which is watches that are very old or very family friendly. They're kind of, they have a lot of sentimental value because they belong to my father, my stepfather, or my grandmother. Ladies' watches, or a few ladies' watches are in there. And so this is my rotation right here. I think I have a SKX007 out there in the legacy box just because it never gets worn. I'd much rather wear this than an SKX any day of the week. So, it's been a really good year. I've had a lot of great conversations with people. I'm still active on the live streams pretty often. I get on them pretty often with the guys who have live streams on the watch boards. I did a couple early on and didn't realize that live streams aren't for me. I don't have enough to say that's original content in my opinion. It's also why I haven't had any watch videos other than once or twice a month lately, because I am not buying right now. I am holding. I'm also not selling. I'm simply holding. Ran into some health problems with my daughter. I mentioned it a few videos ago, and we're spending a ton of money out of pocket trying to get her healthy and get her ready to rock and roll for her sophomore year. We have a light at the end of the tunnel, so it's good news for everybody, but it's not cheap news. So, we're spending a ton of cash on therapy and antibiotics and everything else to get her healthy, and it looking like it's working. It's working great. So, and hopefully by the end of this year, everything will be back to normal, and I'll reward myself and maybe my wife with a nice big fat watch, something expensive, and it'd be nice. But as of right now, family first. I am, just dealing with this issue 100%. And myself, I have a bad shoulder. I'm an old man. I'm very overweight. So I have a bunch of health problems of my own. And right now I'm wearing a sling on my arm, which kind of sucks. So I only have one hand out here to say hi to you guys because the other arm is in a sling. So it makes it very tough to do anything. But the arm is feeling better. So it has been 1 year. Happy birthday to me for 1 year on YouTube. It's been great. I've enjoyed myself. I will continue to do so. And if I think of anything else to say, I'll post a video. You guys have a good one. Take care. Thanks for all the views.